I hope my frontal don't look crazy because honestly, I just slapped this on. This video is definitely like, I don't even know what I'm gonna title it. I have finally mastered cut creases, y'all. First of all, I didn't even know what a hooded lid was. When you close your eyes, you know, you can see your whole lid, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as you open your eyes, I don't know if you guys, you kind of lose it. So I lose my entire lid because it's hooded, it folds in on itself. So basically my eyeshadow has to come all the way up here so you guys can see anything. So that's why my eyeshadow looks like not been hitting. But lately, girls, they've been hitting this because I finally figured it out, and it's just practice. Like, honestly, like, I'm no makeup artist, but I'm figuring it out, y'all. So that's what I'm gonna do today because practice always makes perfect. So the first time I attempted to do one of these, I thought it just meant like you literally, instead of doing a voiceover, you chat, like you chat too much, you know, you talk about your makeup while you're doing it. And the girl's like, nah, T, a chit chat means you like talk about life, and you know, so this is gonna be hard, but I'm going to attempt. Actually, let me take these. I'm trying to be cute over here and these rings are not functional. I'm going to try my hardest not to turn this into a, I'm not that, ooh, crusty. What have I been up to? Let's start there. Let's just rewind because I have not really ever done like updates here on this channel. Like I don't know, I just don't. But basically, like, I feel like my life changes so fast. It's really hard to update you guys all the time, and this has been an interesting year. I think this has been the year of like, wow, what's next? A lot of you girls don't know, but I do have a salon and retail store here in New York City, and I just re-signed my lease. So I've had the store for 3 years, and when I first started the Crown Collection, which is the business, it was because I was on YouTube. I was like out here promoting all these hair companies. I had no desire to start my own company, but there was one company in particular that I did this huge, I'm not gonna put them on blast, but I did this huge, I mean back then huge, like back then YouTube huge, but I did this video that went pretty viral. This was a company that like no one wanted to work with because they were fairly new. So what attracted me to this email is because I was doing hair at the moment, trying to raise money to start another company. Guys, I had so many companies over the years, ridiculous. I'm like one of those Sagittarians. The name of his company was very similar to another concept that I had, so it like stuck out to me. Like, so I didn't open the email on purpose, like, you know, like I just opened it. Oh god, look at me already messing up my brows. I opened it because the name like caught my eye, and I was like, okay, let me give him a chance. Like, it's a guy. I wasn't used to like men being in the business, so, and I told him like, if I don't like the hair, I'm going to send it back to you, because you know, back then YouTube culture, we didn't bash people for a living. Like, that's what people do now, but back then it's like, if I didn't like your product, like I wouldn't bash it, I would just send it back. Like, I didn't want to keep it, I clearly didn't like it. I know how hard it is to start a company, so I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna bash these companies, like I'm gonna just send you back your product. So he actually sent the hair to me and I fell in love with it. It was a very good quality. So the video went pretty viral and his company blew up. He had only had the company for like 6 months. You know, now all these influencers wanted to work with him, and you know, I think within the first 6 months he had made like $200,000 like in profit. So I had charged him to do the video. Now back then I wasn't charging for like reviews, like, and I still don't charge for reviews. It's just for my time. So basically, if I'm spending hours of my time constructing a wig, doing whatever I have to do, you're gonna pay for that time, because you know, like, you won't pay for that. So, you know, I didn't charge him a lot. It was just like for my time, like literally for my time. Now, mind you, I only know that he profited so much because he reached out to me and was like, yo, we did amazing the first 6 months. Like, this is unheard of. You know, we want to partner with you. And I'm like, hell yeah, we can partner. Of course. He flew us out first class. I mean, y'all, I was like, this is life. I think I was 20 maybe, or I was so young. I had never flown first class before. You know, I just was like, wow, like someone wants to partner with little old me. So basically what he was really trying to do is start up another company with his best friend and like basically his mom, and I was gonna be the third partner. And the percentage he offered me was like disrespectful. His best friend would be basically spearheading. I'm thinking I'm gonna be a part of the creative process. I'm gonna come up with packaging, logo, slogan, you know? And basically he was just using me to promote the company. So, you know, got home from that trip, and that's when I decided, you know what? I'm gonna start my own company. And I also had helped this other company who you guys are gonna figure this out because y'all be knowing. But this other company basically did the same thing to me. I was really close with the owner. So at this point I had gotten burnt by 2 companies that I really thought like I had a relationship with these people, but I was being used. I was young, you know, like I just got used. And it was fine because things like this have to happen to you. Like you have to be used, you have to be abused to understand your worth sometimes. And if that hadn't happened to me, I'd be super complacent. I wouldn't be where I am right now. So that's why I'm telling you guys this story. Sidebar, doing my makeup and chatting is mad hard. Like my eyebrows look crazy, like what? That's kind of like a story of how or why I started my own company. And you know, that's kind of kept me busy. I had to kind of leave YouTube. YouTube was way different, and I definitely was super young and excited, and I think I overshared a lot. Like, I mean, too much, to the point where it was like kind of unhealthy when something would change in my life. So, you know, it's almost like if you were to break up or, you know, something happens in your life, you just can't escape it. Like you have to relive that moment. And I relived a breakup of mine pretty much up until like a year or 2 ago. Like people just wouldn't let go of that relationship, even though I had. So I had to just leave because I figured, okay, if I leave YouTube, maybe they'll just stop asking, you know. And I had confirmed it, you know, but people, you know, it was bad. And unlike many people on this platform, I didn't start YouTube for fame or to be well known, or, you know, like YouTube was just a creative outlet for me. It was fun, you know, I just did it for fun. And then, you know, that fun turned into a career. So when that's not your intention, I feel like when that type of attention, oh, that rhymes. When that type of attention comes, you're like, what the hell? Like, why you going so hard? Like, what's wrong with you? So yeah, leaving just gave me like some time to kind of process everything that was going on in my life. Yeah, my camera overheated. I don't know what the heck I was saying, but I'm gonna use this subculture palette today. I left YouTube and kind of had to just get my shit together. Like, my biggest fear in life was like, what would happen to me if YouTube were to up and delete itself? Like, before there was like a Facebook, it was Skonex, like MySpace. Like, these are places where we lived, like, you know what I mean? Like, and they're gone. Like, it's gone. So my thing was like, if YouTube decides to delete itself, yeah, you living good right now, but what happens then? And I think that's like the worrier in me. And I never like to put all my eggs in one basket. So I just had to leave. And do I regret it? No, because, you know, like now I'm at a place where I don't have to do YouTube to eat. Like, you know, YouTube is not my bread and butter. It is definitely some very nice bread and very nice butter, but I don't need it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could go carbless, you know what I'm saying? And that's not even to sound braggy, but I'm just trying to really explain why I had to leave and why I had to kind of create my own nest egg and secure my own bag. Because there was a quote I saw like years ago, like the average millionaire has like 7 streams of income, and I'm on 5 streams of income right now. If you are thinking about doing YouTube, or you're doing YouTube and you're probably like a little stressed right now, just understand that 1, it's okay if it's slow and steady, like, and 2, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I guess another thing I want to talk about is my relationship. Like I told you earlier, I am very selective now about what I share, and he's not into, you know, just putting himself out there like that. I love this man, y'all. Like, I love him so much, and I respect the fact that he's semi-private, you know? So even me getting him to be on here is like, wow, he's opening up a little bit. You know, could you imagine like not being in this world at all and you're dating someone? When I first posted him online, he had went home to like visit his parents, and he's in Starbucks, and somebody was like, oh, you're Tiara's boyfriend. And that freaked him out, and I was just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, that's bae. Our relationship has not been perfect either. I am the queen of like, if something goes wrong, I'm deleting you off my page. Very childish. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying. But you know, we've definitely been through our like our share of, you know, normal couple issues. I'm a Sagittarius and he's a Virgo. So yeah, it's a funny, we're like a funny ass mix. So I'm 28 and Tim is 31. And I'm white, he's black, obviously. We are both all sorts of sophisticated. And yeah. So with being 28, like I feel like there's so, like I've just been so stressed out lately because I feel like there's so much pressure to like start a family or like be married. Like I feel like everybody has like expectations of you like when you get to be a certain age. It's hard, like, cause I don't know when I want to start a family. Like I know that's not normal and a lot of people can't accept that, but I feel like my normal is normal. Like just because, oh y'all, I just thought there was a ghost in here. My air just came on and I just felt this gust of wind. Nah, I know the camera caught that tiarra on my face. It felt like something just like nah. Anyway, it's okay for you to like be married to your career and married to your partner and married to the idea that maybe kids just aren't, I don't know, like I feel like it's not a big deal for me not to have kids. But like my best friend just had a baby and you know, I love him so much. He's like my child. And sometimes I do feel like a little twinge, like, oh, I would love to like see my face on another human, but it's not like a deal breaker to me, especially not right now. I don't see kids in my near future at all. And my boyfriend and I are kind of like in the same place. So like I'm happy with the way things are right now. So yeah, pressures on 28, being a businesswoman, having a relationship, being asked all the time if you're gonna have a freaking baby. Like that's just been the latest. So basically this was from Mims 8402 and she asked me, how do I handle hate while being in an interracial relationship? One thing I can say is my black hand is too strong. I can say it's actually at a minimum, like it's at an all-time low lately. Like at the end of the day, who goes home with you? Who's cuddling up next to you? Like who cares about what people think? Like who cares what people think? I feel really bad because I know like it is a luxury to live in New York and not have to experience certain things, but my solid advice would be F what people think about you and your love. Like you just can't allow people to get into your personal and mental space because these people don't matter. Their opinions don't matter, their looks don't matter, their stares don't matter. And you know what? Some people may not be looking at you in a negative way. They may just be fascinated because you're cute, you know what I'm saying? Can we get into this eye though? Looking like Little Mermaid's finest. Another one of the topics were like quitting your 9-to-5, and this is like one of those topics that like I don't agree with a lot of people who just say like, yeah girl, just quit your job. Like being an entrepreneur is not easy and it's not a crystal stair. I mean, I've had great years, I've had not so great years, times when I wanted to go back to having a 9-to-5. The one thing I did not do was put all my eggs in one basket, and I talked about that earlier. I don't believe in just winging it. I'm just not the type that's gonna encourage anyone to literally jump out the window. Like you need to measure the distance first, you know, see what kind of concrete it might be, you know. Like when I was basically building, I had like so many hustles, so many ways to make money, you know. Like I was never like broke just because I had so many different ways to eat. Instagram is a liar, okay? So just keep repeating that to yourself when you see these people who like are showing you their best lives. Don't leave your 9-to-5 without a plan. Don't leave your 9-to-5 without securing another bag. There's no blueprint for this. Like, you know, like there's no right way, there's no wrong way. You define your life, you define your success. Like success to you may not be what success to me is. Why are my lips so dry? This is ridiculous. Also, don't give yourself unrealistic goals or timelines. Like I've been actively working at this for like 10 years, you know, so I'm 28 now. I had a head start, I guess you can say, but I'm still growing. Like I'm still not at the level that I want to be at, and a lot of you guys may deem me successful, but you know, like again, like my definition of success may not be your definition of success. I say a whole lot. I need to work on that. And even like while you're at a 9-to-5, it's okay to run a business. I definitely have started my jewelry company while I was at my 9-to-5. So hustle, just hustle, and make sure you're happy. That's the key. Like make sure you're hustling and make sure you're happy. And I feel like everything's gonna fall in place. Like you'll be fine. All right, y'all, we're getting closer to the sleigh. Closer to the sleigh. I've been using this so much lately. This is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner. It is the bomb. Sorry y'all, I cannot talk and do this, like tragedy. Y'all be going to look at Christmas trees today. Do you know how extra I'm about to look? And I'm gonna be up in there giving everybody the red bottoms. These is bloody nails. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna do any eyeliner because I feel like this look is pretty freaking extra. This is like a mint colored highlighter. Now this is something I definitely would shy away from, but I kind of coordinated the green on my lids with this highlighter so I can get away with it, you know what I'm saying? It's a little frosty, but it's not terrible. Actually, I'm not mad at that at all. What you guys think? Am I looking like the mean one? Mr. Grinch. I don't know the rest of the words. All right, y'all, I'm almost done. And as you can see, I'm taking it back. Do y'all remember Saint Germain? First of all, does anybody use regular lipstick? I don't use regular lipstick anymore. If it's not liquid, it ain't happening. But for some reason, I want a really soft, muted lip. Like, so I'm just not gonna use a liquid lipstick. And my boyfriend is actually gonna be really mad because he hates regular lipstick, y'all. Because obviously he's so light, so I can literally just, even if I just wear a liner and lip gloss, he has like a brown, it's that. I think I put too much chestnut on, but whatever. Before I leave, I just moved to Brooklyn a few months ago and I downsized from a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,000 square foot apartment in downtown Jersey City on the water to 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. I think this apartment might be 600 and something square foot apartment in downtown Brooklyn. I was gonna do a dedicated video on this too. I am saving hella money living here, and a lot of people think living in Jersey is cheaper. The part of Jersey that I was in wasn't cheaper, but for the style of apartment I had, I was still saving. So I think for that apartment, I think I was paying like almost $4,000. That same apartment, same square footage, just across the water would have been like $12,000. So to me, I got to live in my dream apartment for a fraction of the price. But to a lot of my people, they were like, you're mad dumb for living in that big apartment by yourself. So, and no one came to visit me. I downsized. I'm saving so much money living here, which is crazy. Basically, the money that I'm saving, I'm just throwing that right in my taxes, which are crazy. Okay, like they give me eye twitch, like, ugh. Yeah. So the reason why I'm telling you about me moving is because I just got notification that my furniture is shipped. So I've been in and out of my apartment for the last few months filming this show called Face Forward with Patrick Star, which is basically a makeover show. We filmed that whole season in like 2 months. So I haven't really been home. I haven't got a chance to decorate. That's why my mirrors are on the floor behind me. Like, this is just not, like, the room is not done at all. Like, it's not done. And it's basically these pink armchairs, very contemporary. Those are gonna go in the living room, so it's gonna be like pink, white, and gold. So you guys can kind of see what I'm going for, and I have like a lot of gold and mirrored accents in the living room, but yeah. Very excited. Everything's coming this week. And then I'll do an official like house tour. Let me come back with the finished look, and yeah. Okay, but anyway, this is the finished look, y'all. Giving you Instagram baddie realness with my fishnet. But hope you girls like this little chatty patty. I don't know where the hell I went with this video. I was just all over the place. I am sorry if it was hard to keep up with me. I'm gonna work on trying to keep them more central and focused. But it's hard because once I start going, I'm like some Pringles girl. Once you pop, you just can't stop. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. I hope you got to take some tips or tricks from this video. I'm so hyped with my cut crease hunty. She will be wearing these from now often. My eyeshadow's finna be on fleek. I'm gonna be talking to y'all like this, my eyes closed. I'm like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl TT with a cut crease. Okay, I love you and I hope you have a great day, and bye. Hey, bye bye.